Hi, my beautiful Scorpios. Excuse me for having my door open, but it is like, I don't know, feels like 85 out. And I may have my window, well, I do have my window open, so you may hear, I hope you don't hear the traffic noise. But I do apologize if you do. What am I going to do? Still searching for that cabin. Beautiful peacefulness. I see it, and I know eventually it'll come to me, but that's what my soul needs. Um, I don't know why I just said that, but maybe there's others out there like craving this. I don't know if I'm going to say peacefulness. Well, peacefulness within the earth. Walk out my back door and my front door, and see the deer and the rabbit, that type of thing. Okay. Um, so perhaps you guys have the same dream as I do, or I should put it this way, bringing it to you in some way. Scorpio, I felt the need to pull a Mother Mary card for us today. I have not done this for any other sign, but I definitely feel that you need it for some reason. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. Your reading may end up longer than all of the rest. It is, I'm okay with that. All right, so this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Anyone intuitively guided, trust that. And if you are maybe in love with a Scorpio, or, you love a Scorpio, it can be a child, family member, friends, but we'll see, okay? More and more of you, especially Scorpio, you are a very psychic sign anyway, but I feel your intuition is, I feel the connection. I definitely feel our connection, our soul connection. So I find that quite beautiful, and I think that's why I just love reading so much. I love that feeling of the connection. Okay, enough talking. So we're going to do a Mother Mary card. Excuse me one second. Okay, I just wanted to shut the door a little bit. And the reason why I just shut the door is because I looked in the monitor, and you can see into the other room, and I don't want your focus to be there. Like, I want your focus to be present within the reading. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't put a ton of stuff on my table. What I put on my table are items that, number one, I feel blessed by, and ways that you can receive confirmation too. So I just don't want you to focus in on the living room when our focus needs to be here. And I don't want my focus to be there either, because I'll look at it and be like, ooh, I should have put the fan away, ooh. So, okay. All right, Mother Mary, what's going on with Scorpio? What messages that you need to tell them? And I have to say, I feel that this is more about, Mother Mary is the one who watches over the children, right? But we are the child. We're all the children. And, the more broken you are, the more Mother Mary really, well, you're never alone, number one. You always have the ability to reach out, reach up, whatever, however you want to say it. But I feel like more than anything, she wants you to know that you are not alone, that you are unconditionally loved, unconditionally loved. Okay. It doesn't matter what religion you are. This has nothing to do with that. But I definitely feel that this is something that you may need to hear. I may need to hear. I'm Scorpio rising, so I definitely look for the messages too. Okay. This is the wow, that came out quick. This is the oh, I didn't know. Mary, Queen of Angels Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. It's so funny, I didn't even know that Mary was first. Mary is the name of my mother and my grandmother. So we may have some nurturing energy, even though I didn't really feel like my mother was nurturing. But she is now. She's passed. It's funny. So for some of you, I definitely feel like this is maybe from your mother, your grandmother. Devotion. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card before. As I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what to do next. So we can change and say, as I fully commit to my values, relationship, and source, I am clear about what to do next. I am fully committed to my values. Okay. Oh, sorry, Mother Mary. All right, so I'm going to read from the book. Look at that. I went right to the page. I love when that happens because, it's not that I ever doubt the messages. I never doubt the messages, but I love how the synchronicities happen, Okay. I'll hold this card up so you can see it. Seems like a long one. This card reminds you to stick with what you believe and not to waver from your values. If someone or something tempts you away from your basic core beliefs, pray for the strength to say no. Don't go chasing illusions of more money or love when everything you need and desire is available to you now if you simply recommit to what is right for you. What is important to you? That is the answer you seek. Spend time in prayerful communication with God in your inner heart. Let me reread that. What is important to you? This is a question you need to ask yourself. Oh, well, that's exactly what the next sentence is. That is the answer you seek. Spend time in prayerful communication with God and pour your heart out to Him about your feelings, including any fears or doubts. God and Mother Mary love you unconditionally and are here with you right now. Pray for clarity about your true priorities, values, and beliefs. And then base your decision upon this solid foundation. Commit to your beliefs and devote yourself to God or Source, and everything else will take care of itself. Wow. Everything else will take care of itself. As I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what to do next. Clear about what to do next. Okay. We'll see how that plays into the reading. And let's get into the next part of the reading. So what I'm doing for the month of May, did I even say that? This is for May 2018. I think I did. Is I am using this deck of major arcanas. I don't know the names of a lot of my decks, so, you know, I'm just the wrong reader to go to if you want to know the name of my deck. And I really can't even look it up because I have the boxes packed away. You know, I have things packed like I'm going somewhere. I mean, not everything, but I don't know. Okay, major energies. The true word is, what energies will Scorpio be working with and be available to for the month of May? Scorpio, those intuitively guided, and those in love with Scorpio. What energies are available to them? The world. You know, it's like, what's not available to you? Everything is available to you. Wow. And then we have the Chariot. And, you know, it is funny because I don't bring my own thoughts into the reading, so to speak, unless I'm guided to. And it's so funny how I've been feeling this urge. I want to go. I want to go. You know, I want to find that right place. And here it is, like, you know, wanting to change wanting to change my world and then having the ability to do that. Okay, let's give it 3 more. Anything else? Okay. So those are the energies available to us, and we should take advantage of. Okay, so the World card. Number 21, which is a 3, which is about joy, optimism. You know, it can certainly stand for heartache too, but even if that's the case, you know, this is the energy of moving out of one situation and beginning the next. Now, I know with the Chariot following that, it's almost like a spiritual calling. You know, let there's something, just let it end. Maybe there's something you've been resisting, something that hasn't worked out the way you planned, but maybe it wasn't meant to work out the way you planned. And I don't know, I mean, it just feels to me like Spirit saying, you know, you did it your way. Now let's do it your soul's way. You know, when you're going into the chapter of the world, you already know you have all elements. You already know, or I should say, you know, you start to feel that you are everything. You are source yourself. You are the creator. You are at this very moment creating your future. And I definitely feel Scorpio is talking about taking you out of some type of situation and putting you into another situation, another period, another pinnacle of your life that just feels like it's got a lot of joy on it. Yet I can also feel the resistance to go into it. So let's figure out what's going on here. You know, and again, I'm feeling that resistance. Then I look up at Mother Mary and I'm reading the words again. As I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what I need to do next. Not need to do, about what to do next. All right, we're going to bring out the Tarot Illuminato. That I know. It's my newest deck. And I did an unboxing online. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on here? Scorpio. Listen to it. Hey guys, release the outcome. Just go with the flow. And let's get started. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Fool. Now the Ten of Pentacles showed up in reverse. I don't normally do reversals, because I just can feel the energy, whether it's positive or negative, within the card. I had the Fool up against this Ten of Pentacles. And, I'm going to be honest right away. I feel like this is energy of you're moving away from something, Scorpio. You're moving away from something, or you're being asked maybe to at least look at this. I feel that, okay, well, I have to say one thing I feel, very short message is, I do feel like, there's a couple. You're probably married, and I do feel that one stays home with the children or child. I don't know if I'm feeling multiple. And because, it's like I feel you like rocking this child. Okay, so I feel like, it could be more than one child, but I feel you rocking this child. I feel like okay, so I feel like your partner, whether it's the wife, the husband, the man, the woman, whatever it is, I definitely feel someone lost their job. I feel like someone lost their security. Um, and that's scary because it brings you really down to a much lower income. Now, what's the income? The income is, it's not income, it is savings. It is what we have left. Um, I feel like this has already happened. Definitely happened because I feel that you're nervous. Even your house may be being close to going up. I don't know. I feel like maybe the bank is hounding you. Okay, and all that's terrible, I know. But you know what's coming. Well, can I just say, if you're the one who lost your job, it doesn't even matter which one you are here, because you are a couple. You know what I mean? There's not a doubt there. But the energy has gotten very, very tough. And this is outside sources, no doubt. This is, my material world seems to be crashing down. But in the same breath, what I'm being told is there is something coming that may feel a little unbelievable. It feels like it's coming in like a letter. Could be an email. What I feel? I feel that someone, what's that word, like, a headhunter, a scout, finds out that you are now unemployed. And I feel like you're going to be you're going to be offered a job, and it just feels like it's going to come out of nowhere. And listen, I like this company because I feel like this is a very family oriented type of company, or at least this person, where if you need to take time off for your child, they wouldn't think twice about it. They wouldn't put you down, make you, or belittle you, that type of thing. Okay, so something better is coming. Whew. Some messages hit me so deeply, I need to take a second and catch my breath. Something else I've noticed, well, I can't really see it now, but when I really get in tune, my hands turn red, my palms turn red. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get our cards out. Wow. It's like they just want to pop right out. We have the High Priestess. We have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Falling right under that Ten of Cups. And, it's almost like confirmation of what is coming for, whoever it is that lost their job. I have a feeling it's more than one person, because I have multiple people on the board, so to speak. But I don't know. It's just like there's that unexpected offer. Again, I feel like it's coming email or in an actual letter, from the post office, that type of thing. Surprising. I feel like you didn't even know that somebody was interested in your work, but they want you. And look at this. I just feel like, bam, this could be a sign-on bonus. You know, This is someone who is solving this problem here. Okay, so that's probably why Mother Mary said, as I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what to do next. Do I accept this offer? Hell yes. Okay. I have the Five of Wands. I have Strength. And one card on its own, the King of Wands. Let's talk about this king for a minute. This is really the opposite of Scorpio. This king is a trendsetter, front runner. This king is clear, knows his purpose. You know, this king has looked at the previous challenges in his or her life and understands them. And I feel like that's exactly what he did. He examined, thought about it, analyzed it, and then closed the door to it. I feel like this king is energy for you. You know, again, which is kind of opposite, but it's like it does feel like, you know, like Scorpios getting fire lit under their butt to get you moving, to get you to do something. You know, it's almost like to live your authentic life. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, slide my chair over. All right, so let's think about the energies that we are working with in May. Thank you. Somebody told me to use that word, and bam, it just came right to me. We are looking at the energy of one thing ending, so another thing can begin, right? But what wants to begin is, you know, it is of your making, but you may not know it. So, you know, for a better use of word, it's like almost like not knowing your worth and then someone showing you. Okay. So the High Priestess, who is the portal for this Fool, right? You know, it's almost like the Fool visits the High Priestess first, wanting to know if this new way, this new direction is the right way. You know, if anybody can do that, Scorpio, you can. Maybe you don't realize it. Maybe you don't know how psychic you are, how the abilities that you already have. I mean, we all have them to a point, but you know, this is something you can really open up if you choose. Anyway, I feel like the Fool stopped at the High Priestess, had a discussion. Because the Fool was coming from this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, perhaps you got what you wanted, and then realized that wasn't really what I wanted. Or that wasn't really the person I thought I wanted it with. Because the Fool was about wanting a fresh start. A fresh start. The Fool's about taking a leap of faith towards your future, not towards your your past. I feel someone got real understanding. Definitely, especially with this King of Wands here, because that's what I feel with him. I feel his energy is telling us how he took the time. It's like, let's remember too, he has to come through that Ten of Wands. So this journey could have been about helping a lot of other people. And now this time period is about helping yourself, enjoying yourself. You've been of great service. Great service just means, I can mean anything. But great service can mean, I literally think about my neighbor. You know what I mean? Like, great service doesn't have to, what am I trying to say? It doesn't have to be some big, gigantic act of giving someone $10 million. Maybe I give someone $1 because I have two. Maybe I walked by a homeless person and this time I stopped and I talked with them. Oh, man, do I feel your heart's coming out. You have been of great service. Now it's time to serve yourself also. It's not that the service will stop because it just is who you are, right? It's you on a core level. It's your loving hearts. And I know people, are going to say, Scorpio, loving hearts. Yes. Yes. Doesn't mean they don't, that you've never caused anybody pain and you're human. But you do have beautiful hearts and you are willing to help. But maybe you've been helping and not helping yourself. So that's kind of what it feels like. The High Priestess is reminding you of that. The King of Wands is clarity over my past. I hate to even say hardships because it's like once you have that clarity, it no longer feels so much like a hardship, but more as like a seed of wisdom deposited within you. Now, this can certainly be fresh starts within a relationship too. And I do feel like for a few. And I feel that probably why there was ever a split up is because of the two of your energies. Although you have the ability to really see each other clearly, I can tell you what's going on. when there was arguing here, it was daggers. Why? Again, it feels like outside influences. You know, what this reading is showing me is how we allow outside influences to direct our life when it's all about an internal influence, right? It's all about the intuition, the knowing, the trusting, like Mother Mary said. But I can't deny it looks like you're just going to turn it around. It does look like a blessing over. Yeah. So this adds up to a 3. Same as the world. I feel like you as the Fool, you know, it is going to be your decision, period. So it's almost like something is put before you, but you do have to decide, you know, is it a test? I don't know. I hate to use the word test because we're not tested. Um, you know, we're given the challenges that we asked for. All right, let's bring out the crystal vision. Um, I keep hearing like a chicken, a rooster, chicken. That's weird. There's no way there would be a chicken or a rooster around me, but I heard it twice, very clearly. Maybe you did too. I don't know why. You know, maybe a rooster is a spirit animal. That may be even your clue or your confirmation. I feel like I'm talking really slow, and I don't know why. All right. I'm going to look at the Ten of Pentacles. I want to see why it's in reverse. And I'm definitely feeling that this can be changed. This is a changeable energy if you choose. If you choose. You know, some may feel like it's gone too far. Like, how do we ever bring it back? But there's always a way. If it's what two people want to do, you can bring it back. You can renew it. You can come re-devoted to it if you choose. Okay, more about this 10. Okay, we got a lot of cards, but we're going to take them because they all came face up. We have the Fool, which is right beside it, right? So here's the Fool, again. But we're really looking at the Ten of Pentacles. Did I say Ten of Cups? I'm sorry. We have the Knight of Wands. It's like passion stirring this Fool. Beautiful. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. You know, unlimited potential. This is believe that it will come to you, and it will come to you. You know, it may not come again in the form of $10 million, but you know, if that's what you're looking for. But you get what you need. Get what you need. Hello, baby. Soulmate card. 2 of Cups. Oh, falling under the Fool. 6 of Swords. The Emperor. Someone's definitely being offered. You know, there's new jobs being offered. No doubt, because he's falling under under the Ace of Pentacles also. And then Strength is the final card there. I have to say there's a lot of fire in your reading. Whether it be people, probably both. Because I definitely feel like the universe is firing you up. I believe, and I wanted to look it up and I forgot, I believe the full moon was just in Scorpio, right? Okay. New jobs, definitely. New jobs, and not just new jobs, but even new ways of looking at the way you work. The way you work. Looking at the way you work. Okay. So for some of you, you may feel a lack of. Like, nobody notices my work. Though you do great work. But nobody notices it. Why? Because you need to stand up for yourself. Now, I'm having a hard time saying that because it's not so much about like pay attention to my work. No, it's a different way of being, so your work can be noticeable. You know, I don't feel like it's like you're in an office building and you're sitting way back in the corner. This is an analogy, by the way, but it's like you're sitting way back in the corner, or even like a back of the class, right? Like, don't look at me, don't call on me, even though you have the answer. Don't look at me, you know, like, well, who's got the answer? And then your head goes down. Why? You're not trusting in your own work for some reason. You're not trusting in your own ability. Yet, you do great work. So, and listen, it doesn't even matter what you do. You can be a cook at McDonald's and put in that extra time, right? Make that hamburger perfect. You know, there's things that you can do no matter what job you have. I've always thought that. You know, I lost a very high-paying job, and I've already told the story, but nobody would hire me. And finally, I went to this little grocery store down the street from me. It's really a market. Um, they were looking for a cashier, and I applied. And when I handed in my resume, I asked to talk to the manager immediately, and to my surprise, I was able to. This manager had no plan on hiring me as soon as he saw my resume. And he was honest. He said, "You're overqualified." And I said, "But I need a job. I need money. And I'm a hard worker." you won't regret it. And he's like, I think you'll leave. You'll leave because it won't be enough money. I think it was like $9 an hour back then. Well, actually, I negotiated up to 9. I think it was like 7.50, and we settled on 9. But long story short is, so I took this job, and there were days when I'd go to work and I'd be like, what the hell am I doing? I have all this knowledge that I want to bring to the world, right? But then once I started to settle in, I realized how certain people would seek me out. Normally older couples, I don't know why. Older couples are very attracted to me, as in they want to tell me their story, and I'm happy to listen. So they would start to seek me out. And it's funny because my line, my grocery line became of people that I ended up getting to know and getting to know their life story, and they me, so to speak. I was just going to say, I don't really tell my life story, but man, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I feel it's important. And I started to realize that they were seeking me out because I would learn their name. I would always recognize them when they walked in the door. I would always smile. You know what I mean? Like, I realized that, yes, I'm qualified to do this, but that doesn't make this any less important, right? It doesn't make it any less important. And that's the lesson I learned from that. That you're reaching people, and people are reaching you all the time. There's a reason why I met these people. And I pray that it was to help them in some way, because they certainly helped me too. Okay, end of that story, but it's funny, after I tell a long story like that, I have no clue why I'm telling it. And it may be for the simple fact of saying, don't think that any job's below you. If you're hurting for money, take whatever you can get and be thankful for it, because even in the jobs that you're already in, that may feel, man, I know this energy, like wake up at 8, go to work, come home at 8, take a shower, eat dinner, go to bed. You know what I mean? Wake up at 8. No, not wake up at 8. Get to work by 8. Every single day. And perhaps it is within that energy of not understanding why you're in that particular job, that particular situation, right? You feel that you're being punished, but you're not. There's purpose to it. So, look at those moments when you're feeling really down and out. Like, my life sucks. My life sucks. Yeah. And I'm sorry, here I go again with another story, which, oh my God, Scorpio. It's like with you guys, I just feel like I want to open myself up. But I had someone send me a video that, I forget the name of the song, but it was about, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. So he sends me the song. And my response was, it's not bad luck. It's choices that you've made. You're blaming it on the universe, the energy, and everyone around you. But it was within your own choices that now make you feel that you've had an unlucky life. Did he like that? No. Do I care? No, because it's my truth to him. Um, so it wasn't about whether he could absorb what I was telling him. It's almost like, when you think of your children and you put those nuggets of information as they're growing up, and then you have to release them to the world. And you pray that, when they find themselves in a circumstance, that what are they going to think about? What's going to pop in their minds? Something that you told them, something that will then help them perhaps make the right decision. Of course, not all. But don't think that your words of wisdom, they don't have to play out right in front of you. But don't think that you're not helping others. Okay. Anyway, so job opportunities coming. And I'm wondering if what it's saying is, if, to increase my abundance, I have to appreciate what I have right this moment. Whether I feel blessed, unblessed, I have to appreciate the small things. The small things are everything, though. I want money, 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 money. And hey, don't we all? But, what are you going to do with all that money besides, the first year or two? Fun, fun, fun. So that's the kind of thing, energy that you need to look at. Okay, I don't know. I feel very scattered. And what are we clarifying? The Ten of Pentacles. So again, we have the Fool. I have the Two of Cups underneath it. That's soulmate energy, guys. I can't help it. I can't help it. And then I have the Six of Swords beside that. What I'm feeling a couple different things. But first, what I'm feeling is, within this energy, do we sometimes think that, this is soulmate, right? But do we sometimes think because we have a soulmate or we want a soulmate that life will always then be the Ten of Cups? No. It doesn't end the lessons. But now you have someone to go through them with. And this is also something you call into yourself. So Six of Swords is a victory, but it's a very shallow victory. It's, I won the fight, but you lost the war, right? I won the fight, but then I lost the woman. So it's very shallow, and my God, I never feel that with the Six of Swords, but right here I am. It's that feeling of the grass is greener, but is it really? I feel that there are a few of you who are dealing with abandonment issues. I'm going to leave before they leave me. And if this hasn't happened yet, good, because you can turn this around. Well, even if it has happened, it's showing me that it can be renewed. Because that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm going to leave them before they leave me. I'm going to hurt them before they hurt me. I know they're going to cheat, so I might as well just start looking for my next mate. I don't like that way of thinking. but nonetheless, it's here. So some of the energy the King wants is trying to figure out. Why do I act like that? Why? What is it with me that makes me want to run versus stay? It's like when the going gets tough, somebody gets going. So I like that. I even like how the King is looking down at the Two of Cups right at this moment. Remember, it's about the present moment. So I do feel like, Scorpio, you're looking over these energies. You're trying to figure this out. I do feel that the answer is available to you, and I do feel that who I'm talking to right now, I feel like you already know. Now you have to bring it to the surface, admit it to yourself, understand it, not even admitting it, because it's not about doing something wrong or right. It's understanding my energy. Like, why do I have this need to run? Even though I want this. That's what I feel like. I want this. Maybe someone's ego is bigger than their wants. Because I'm seeing this also in that way, where some of you may be dealing with someone who has a tough ego. And it may be you that's always being asked to set down the swords, right? But it feels like now it's someone else's turn. So for some of you, this is your partner or your partner to be going through that process too. Well, of course, because this is soulmate energy. The Fool says, can we have a fresh start here? Can we do this again, but just clear up the past and not bring it up anymore? For some of you, that's exactly what you need. You need to have that conversation of, we have to let the things that we've done to each other in the past that may have come from our ego, we got to let them go. We can't keep bringing them up when we have an argument. If this someone hasn't come in yet, this is what you're being awoken to, which is beautiful, because just think if you don't have to deal with all that baggage. So this is about renewal for some, and this is about a new love for others, and it's almost like you're getting yourself ready, right? The universe is helping to prepare you. It's like your wedding day, and everyone that you love, except think of spirit, is with you, helping to prepare you, right? To present you to this love. I have the Knight of Wands, like rushing in towards this Fool. The King of Wands, first, why do I keep saying the King? Because, well, we do have the King. Isn't that funny? We do have the King. And we have the Knight of Wands rushing into this Fool. Rushing towards you. This is someone who's very passionate. I'm telling you, Scorpio, like, this is someone, I don't know. Can I say for some of you, I feel like you met your match? Like, strike for strike, you met your match? I don't think this has come in yet for you. for the ones I'm talking to right now, listen, if you're in the relationship and it's renewal, you already know that feeling, okay? But this is someone who doesn't know that feeling. Someone who hasn't met anyone who feels like their true match. Now, what Spirit's talking about here, though, is this. I'm telling you, like, this person can match you word for word, action for action, and I don't mean in a negative way. It could go that way argument-wise, you know. Um, I feel like if it did, I don't know why. I feel like it'd be more out of jealousy than anything. Why? Clearing the past, clearing the past, clearing the past. I feel like May is going to find you very talkative, very outspoken, which I like that for the person who's sitting in the back of the class. I do feel like you're going to be more outspoken. You know, it's like you're learning your ways, but you're also learning the energy. And, you know, I just have to say, it feels like, bam, it's like, I get it, I understand it, I'm able to end what's not serving me. I have the Fool asking me, okay, well, it's time to enter into this next chapter. Um, but the best way to do it is to have clarity of what has already happened. Why? Well, probably so you understand how strong you are, how capable you are, not just in work, but in the world, in love, in everything. All right, I want to take this Two of Cups, and I want to look at just the Two of Cups energy. I mean, right off the bat, first thing I think of is a rebirth. Seven of Swords, it can be described as manipulative energy, and so can the Magician. Yet, I feel like what this is telling me, because when I see Seven of Swords, many times I feel it's past energy. Um, this is so weird because a reading I did yesterday talked about this energy, and it was not in a good way. But in your reading, I feel like if someone's coming back. Listen, I feel like you felt manipulated, and maybe you were. Um, Listen, if you were manipulated, like if you were downright manipulated, this message is not for you. Okay, because this is not an extreme type of feeling. And again, I'm feeling kind of like shallow victories, shallow victories. And that's how I live my life, shallow victories. This may be the other person. This may be their mindset. Like, I just feel like I've had shallow victory after shallow victory. Um, but yet I feel the Magician in some way is helping this Seven of Swords. I feel like this person's Seven Swords feels like lonely on their own, like trying to understand their own thoughts. I feel a healing over this, I do. And again, I am not talking about people who are nasty. Doesn't mean they can't be healed, they can't be helped. Of course they can, but if that's the case, then you want to go very slow because they will reveal themselves. The moon. Card of Cancer. Um, what do I always say? That's the card of Pisces. It is things coming to the surface. It's funny, I'm looking at the Two of Cups, and that's kind of what it feels like things coming to the surface. Things that have been at the bottom of the sea popping up. Boop. Something coming to, a truth coming to the surface. And I don't know, Scorpio, I feel like this is the other person, though. I feel like what we're getting a peek in on them and where their energy is right now. So they also are in that energy of seeking the truth, right? Because they feel a little lost. They are trying to understand. It is truly like Source is trying to remember, trying to get them to remember who they are on a soul level. Not just that, but listen, if you've been waiting for a while for this type of love, but you've been in pretty loving, happy energy yourself, what you're waiting for is someone who has gone through difficult times themselves, and it's like they're a step behind, right? It's like they're a class behind, like you're in the 12th grade, they're in the 11th grade. Analogy, maybe, I don't know, but they are. It's like they're cramming to not to catch up to you as a person, but they're cramming to. They know they need to raise their vibrational level. Okay, so they're seeking this love also. But this is someone who, it's so funny because it's someone who went from probably being a little sneaky, I don't know, but went through hard things themselves, and probably have done some hard things to other people, but they're seeking clarity. And if this is someone coming back, that's up to you if you want to take them back or not. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone new also. And this is like, it's almost like, I don't know, what should be the next card? I feel like the Knight of Pentacles should be here. Like, it's been a slow moving process. But, where has your growth been? Like, how have you grown? Think about that. Like, how have you grown, let's say, in the last couple of years? Well, remember, others have to go through that too, or others can choose to go through that. This person wants to be prepared for real love. They're looking for you. They're getting themselves ready for you. And I just feel like they're seeing the real truth of who they are, what they've done, how their energy has been, and it's like an awakening, okay? Okay. And I'm going to do it again because I feel like that's just one. I don't know. I just feel like this Two of Cups wants to talk. Excuse me. Switch around in my chair. Okay. We're going to shuffle. That didn't take long. I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. This could certainly be someone who's just asked you to marry them, move in with them, and you don't know. You're not sure. This is the opposite of the Fool, by the way, which is the energy we're really being asked to take on. This is about worrying. You know, when I see the Nine of Swords, you know, we put ourselves in this Nine of Swords. So, you know, some people call it the Nightmare card. Why? Because it's thoughts that keep coming over and over and over in our head. But we fail to realize that we can control those thoughts. You know, we control our mind, though our mind sometimes makes us believe that it controls us, but it doesn't. Much like that last person we were just talking about that's looking for you, or that's preparing for you, I should say. Not even looking, because they're going to realize that your energies will just find each other. This is the opposite. This is, I have to be careful of what I'm thinking about. You know, I'm worried about going into this Ten of Pentacles energy. Well, let's find out why. Because I'm not feeling fear here. Yet it's here. Ten of Wands. You know, your fear is coming directly from your past. This, you know, if we could get over this more than anything, our lives would change. This is not understanding why I went through what I went through, right? So, I don't know where the king went. Oh. And this is the opposite. This is worrying, will I ever reach that mountaintop? Will love ever come for me? This is not clearing the past for sure, and it's affecting your present, which will then, in return, affect your future. How? Well, sometimes that's how we get into the Ten of Swords. We fail to recognize the lessons, the path, the journey, and its purpose. You got to stop thinking that there's no purpose, even to pain. You know, we're here for a reason. We're not just accidentally here, right? We were just accidentally, well, let's just put Kim down here, and, you know, let's put Alexa over here, and let's put Tom and Tim here. You know, no. There's true, beautiful purpose to you. So just look at it. Look at it so you can get over it. I feel you think it is much worse than what it actually is. I feel that you think really looking at it will be the end of you, but it won't. It'll be the beginning of you. Because again, the Two of Cups, soulmate, with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a relationship that can go to eternity. There probably is already eternity, but our earthly mind is pulling it away, right? Don't understand the journey we've been on. Break down your life. Break it down in 9-year patterns. Break it down in 4-year patterns. You'll figure it out. I'm telling you. Okay. So listen, you have love coming for you too. You need to get yourself out of this. And I feel like with the Ten of Wands here, it's asking you to do it soon. Like don't keep giving yourself, okay, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it, I'll do it tonight when I go to bed. I'll do it, next week. If you're going to say that, do it, okay? It's life-changing. And by the way, let's not forget, you have the world here. This is about, May is about taking you into new places, new times, new experiences. This is about adventure for you, Scorpio. This is not about fear. This month is not about fear for you. And I have to say, I do feel like it is saying for a few of you, like it is time. It's really time. It's time to look at it and then let it go and believe those words. Let it go. Give it to God. Give it to Source. Hand it over. What you cannot handle, hand it over. Ask Source. It's too much. You'll find something that comes in and helps calm you. I know I've just gone through this energy. Okay. Boy, do I feel like it's going to be a long reading. And what? That was the Ten of Pentacles. So I know that this Ten of Pentacles can be reversed. I absolutely know that. Even if it's financially related, I know that opportunities come to you. Matter of fact, check your emails. I'm the worst person. I don't know why, but my email just feels like it's so hard for me to check it anymore. I don't know why. And I know many of you are like, why isn't Sandy answer me back? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but I will. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I want to look at the Fool. Okay, that's... I can't take all those. Plus, I just don't feel them. Plus, I didn't finish my question. So I want to look at the Fool, but I think I want to look at the Fool and the High Priestess together. Because it's almost like the High Priestess is releasing this Fool's energy. Queen of Cups. There you are, Scorpio. This represents an open heart. This is nurturing, loving energy. This is you. I mean, this is your energy, your natural energy. This is, you have a lot of passion within you. And this Fool's heading to you now. Of course, this could certainly be another water sign, but I don't know why. It's like, I feel like the High Priestess releases the Fool, who is now coming to you. I have the Eight of Pentacles. I have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is who who just sent me that. I got no luck. What? Got bad luck or no luck at all, something like that. Stupid. It's like a diss, stupid. Page of Cups. I felt like I had a lot more cards than that. Okay, I'm going to move these down so I can see. I want to see the Fool. and the High Priestess as we speak. So it's like the High Priestess releasing the Fool. What that tells me is you absolutely have the ability to understand life, understand your path. You absolutely have the ability to put things behind you. You're not, then that is your choice. Okay, you have to take on that. You have to yeah. If you can understand that, I don't know. It's just like the world opens to you. Okay, so let's look down here. So the Fool releasing, being released, a fresh start coming to Scorpio. Ooh, all of a sudden I just got like super hot. Remember how I used to say I was always super cold? Well, it's changed. So the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups mirroring each other. And I mean, I just find that quite beautiful because, number one, if this is you, Scorpio, for some of you, I know it's you. You know, what has this journey been about? It's about learning who you are on a soul level. It's about learning, that you're always unconditionally loved. And, allow yourself, open yourself up to the universe, especially if you're feeling lonely. So this is about, when I say self-love, it just sounds, we hear it so much, right? Have to come up with a new set of words. Because after we hear it so much, it just kind of bypasses our ear. That's what I've just been told. Oh, okay. This is about the I am. I am. I am here. I am present. I am source. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am love. That's what the page wants. And when we can be who we are, who we truly are, right? When our soul's singing, it's undeniable of what we need to look at, deal with, what we need to, the direction it's like you can go so many different ways. It's like the sky is unlimited. So it's beginning with that self-love, the I am, which is then penetrates the world, right? It's like an expansion of your aura, an expansion of your energy, which then will attract to you what your soul needs and what you need on a human level. Understand it, it's both. I have the Eight of Pentacles next to that. So, you know, we can't pretend that it's just easy, simple little work. Once you get into it, though, once you really start looking at patterns and that, it can be quite that simple, I'm telling you. But it just feels to me like, I'm putting the work in for myself, about myself, to myself. I have to be willing to put that work in on who I am so that I can, and here's why, because you are looking for the highest type of love. You are looking for soulmate love. So the vibration is important. And we can't forget about their path, their past, and what they've gone through, right? And we want them to be healed also. But we have to remember we're humans too. And as humans, you know, not that there's right or wrong, but there's different paths, different choices take us on different journeys. And then we have this King of Pentacles. And mirrored by this Queen of Cups. So, on a surface level here, we have a possible Scorpio with, a possible Earth sign. Can be Taurus, but can be Capricorn, Virgo. Especially the Eight of Pentacles there. It almost feels like, as I work on myself, I'm also working on my partner. As I work on myself, I'm also healing my love, whether they know it or not, right? Because if you're not in physical union yet, but you're healing yourself, because we're talking about soulmate. So as you heal your soul, you heal their soul, right? You help heal it, and they for you. It's like two sets. I gotta put me first. I've got to get myself in the present moment. I am here. In the Eight of Pentacles energy, even if it is hard work, it is work that is so worth it to us. The benefit is tremendous. The wisdom that comes from it is amazing. And this King of Pentacles, I do feel like he's a partner for someone too. Whether he's new or coming back. I kind of feel like this person may be new. Doesn't matter. When it falls under soulmate, it doesn't so much matter. Doesn't mean soulmate energy is we're guaranteed to be with that person for life. Well, no, sometimes we're only meant to be with someone for a period of time. But you have more than one soulmate. Romantic soulmate. You have one twin flame. And I don't know why I said that, because I do feel like this is, I feel like your reading is talking about new and old existing relationships going the long haul together. So, very clearly, the High Priestess wanted you as the Fool, as this new beginning, this fresh start, to put you first, right? So when love walks in the door, and is going to, I mean, come on, you're just going to, just like it falls in place. It just falls in place. Because this is what the universe is asking of us. Doesn't always mean I have to put something to an end, but it can be I have to put a way of thinking to an end, my belief system to an end, so that I can truly enter into this magical time and be able to enjoy it. Okay, let's go down to this beautiful Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, happiness, joy, peacefulness, peacefulness even among the chaos. I have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Huh. First thing I think of with the Queen's back against the Seven of Swords is Well, let me put it this way. I do feel the Queen of Swords is probably you. And I feel like this is cutting out a way that I used to be. You know, I am narrowing down my options. She got her back to it, so it's like she already knows. I know who I want. Not in here. This is even wanting to live a cleaner type of lifestyle. So it's almost like even the Queen of Swords is preparing. And now we have the Seven of Wands on that. So Seven of Wands is action where I feel like I'm always defending myself, having to stand up for myself. Um, you know, people talking down about my belief system or what have you. I do feel like one of you, probably more than one of you, that you have cut someone out of your life. I feel like you've given this person plenty of time. It's almost like plenty of time to get their act together, right? But they didn't. Or they seem to, and then, you know, the real them shows through again. But I see you cutting this person, like, no. Like, you're standing your ground here. Now, this Queen of Swords could certainly be an air sign. If you're Scorpio, if you're doing a lot of, if you feel you're in a negative energy, okay, let's put it that way, and you are in a partnership, it is definitely affecting this other person, and they could, we have to look at it both sides, right? They could be thinking about cutting you out. But here's the thing. It doesn't look like there's any reason to stay anyway, because this relationship feels like it's just gone haywire, like bonkers. I don't know. No, okay. I was going to take more cards, but we're going to do another set of cards. So this is the energy of whether this is you or another, recognizing, seeing what's going around them, what's going on around them, and maybe you didn't realize it, but you're putting your foot down, you know, and maybe someone will, once you do that, will say something like, something about their bad luck. I don't know why I told that story. Um, okay, I don't feel like I need to talk you into this, not that I would, but I feel like you already know. And this is very chaotic energy. This is not healthy energy here. So for some of you, that's what the world's asking. Like, free yourself from this type of energy. Whether I'm in a committed relationship or I'm dating someone, do I want to take this any further? Probably not. Because listen, this Ten of Cups it's in your future. Okay, we're going to do another set. It's weird that I'm doing that, but I just feel like there's more messages. I have the Three of Swords, though it did come in reverse. What does that mean? That means I'm letting go of that pain. Whether I'm doing it, in a soulful way or in a human way, I am, Why are you able to let go of it, by the way, too? Because you're feeling this energy. Five of Cups. Okay. Listen, I just feel like for a few of you, it keeps coming back where, okay, let me put it this way. Even if I turn this around, this is about pain. This is about pain that directly affects our heart. And what's it relating to? Well, with the Five of Cups, it's relating to someone from the past. And that's where your focus has been. But the Five of Cups is about what Source is trying to bring to you. Doesn't exist here, right? These cups have been knocked over, they've been done. Heartache has been caused. Can you get over this? Well, of course, but it's telling you about moving on from it. So we have this reversed. And I kind of love that because this is recovering from that. Because you're going into this type of energy. Now, does that mean you go directly into the Ten of Cups? Probably not, right? You got to take that journey because we started with the Two. I found my soulmate. My soulmate found, we're together. And it's a journey of the two of us through this Ten of Cups energy. The journey of the Ten of Cups. Again, I feel the long haul. But there is definitely, it's that Queen of Swords energy. Like, there's just that. Someone from the past you need to let go. You need to let go because, you know that the person was just, listen, for some of you, it's like you waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. But talking to your soul knows that was not a soul contract. That person was not a soul contract. That was a free will choice. Your soul knows that. And within that is trying to introduce you to what truly is soul love. But you have to be in the present moment. And now that I see, with this Three Swords in reverse, I feel that's what's happening. Analyzing, looking at it so I can clear it, so I can be the best when I think of the King of Wands, I feel like, he's the inventor, he's the traveler, he's the adventurer, that type of energy. But he can't be like that if he's carrying everything from the past. And the message is pretty simple. Where'd my Ten of Cups go? There it is. It's our choice. We could hold on to the past, but then we have to be willing to deal with the energy that comes with that. Or we can analyze it, look at it. I shouldn't have said analyze it, but yeah, in a way. Break it down into patterns so we can move on from it. And, it's like, I don't know how many more spirit guides are going to come through and be like, some just don't get that message, okay? In time, I guess. When you're ready, you'll be ready. All right, so let's look at Five of Wands. Look at that. Ten of Swords. I don't know why I still have this deck out. I have the Hierophant. Five of Pentacles. So definitely something came to an end there. Probably a marriage. You know, and there's that abandonment issue, right? So, you know, it's kind of showing me like someone, like the energy of the past has now put within me this fearful type energy. Two of Pentacles and a Page of Swords. You know, this feels like your inner strength speaking to you. I feel, Scorpio, I just feel like you're going to find your own truth. Like, I don't know how else to put it. You're going to find your own truth, and through that knowledge, maybe then you're making a decision whether to follow a different type of lifestyle. Whatever it is like finding that truth, because look at this, you know, clearly, clearly pain has happened, but yet in the same breath, some of you are swimming in it, wallowing in it. It's almost like that pain is bringing you pleasure. So think about that, because it's not the way it needs to be. You have every opportunity through the month of May to really find out your soul's truth, your soul's journey. Who am I on a soul level? It'll be revealed. It's not that I don't feel bad that marriages come to an end. Well, you guys know I do. But I also know that some things are meant to end. Some things run their course. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at the Strength card, card of Leo. I always think of my son when I look at Strength card. This is quite a beautiful card. You know, we have the Infinity. Strength is about taming the beast within ourselves. Not taming another, taming ourselves. Strength is also about knowing that, this is not something I have to go seek. Again, I've always had it, and I always will. I feel like this is recognizing your worth. I feel like for a few of you, I had to remind you that you're on a soul's journey, and don't allow all the crap of this human life to it's like you're just not you're not understanding it, but I don't know that you're trying. And I'm saying that because I'm being reminded of how strong you are. I mean, you're the Queen of Queens, the King of Kings. That's who you are. Don't let anybody tell you different. You are the Queen of Queens or the King of Kings. Period. I have the Six of Cups on that. Oh boy. I have the Devil, but card of Capricorn. And I have the Unknown card. Okay, so, well, I mean, this is a good energy for strength to come up, right? Because here we have the Six of Cups. It can be an energy of just feeling happy and childlike again. Feeling young and youthful, and doesn't matter your age. You just have this new feeling of this new energy, a lightfulness about you. Then I have the Devil energy on that. Again, Capricorn, but I have to tell you, I feel two things here. I feel that whatever this energy is within the Devil, Honestly, I don't feel this is about another person at this moment because I feel it's more about revealing, put your cards on the table. If you're dealing with someone from your past who has come back, or you want, well, maybe you want them to come back, but maybe they want to come back. I feel like all the cards have to be laid on the table. We have to be an open source of information to each other. Holding back things won't work here. There needs to be a real steadiness to this. If you're thinking of taking this person back, or, of course, it can be the other way around, right? And I'm not really feeling, anything I'm feeling with the devil is, temptation to go towards this person. And I'm not even feeling that you shouldn't. But what I'm definitely feeling is if you're going to reconnect, all your cards on the table. Let the chips fall where they may. And if this person can't respect that within you, well, then there's your answer. I feel saying be very careful not to come from your shadow side. If this is what you wanted, okay? If this is what they wanted, but you're not feeling it, then just say no. Or just say, I'm not ready. Not now. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. But I feel like honesty is number one. So if you're dealing with someone who you loved before, you must have broken up, gotten back together, probably that pull, right? I wanted to leave, but we just keep coming. I don't want to say keep coming back together, but, because I do feel like you're being pulled together. But here the message is there is a need for honesty, real honesty on the table. This is not about I'm not saying that you're looking at the person and you're saying, I need to be honest. You're a prick. You're a bitch. No, 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 no. This is you, how you are within yourself. So maybe you're saying to this person, yes, I love you, and I'll probably always love you. However, I know for myself to be my best in a relationship, I do need complete honesty. I need openness. So that's how you're presenting your truth. It's not a belittling of someone else, because through your words spoken that way, they'll see their part. And, I don't know, this kind of feels passionate too. Look at that, the Ten of Cups. Because I was feeling it does feel quite passionate. I don't know, like, I feel like I've been talking about sex a lot, but I feel like this is two people who can get down and dirty, with each other. Like, you have fun in the bedroom, no doubt, here. Cards on the table. Can this be renewed? Well, here's the Ten of Cups again. Yes. This is why Mother Mary wanted me to pull a card. I know it. I know it. Because we do have a lot of renewals, right? Devotion. And devotion does, we don't run every time there's a problem unless we're sure that we're done. Then we can run. Well, I'm telling you, put your cards on the table. Think about how you're wording it. It's your own truth that you're speaking. How do you know if this is you? Because you guys really had a passionate relationship. Very, very, very passionate. There was, I feel it. So much passion. in all areas, but I feel like, okay, because it's like trying to find out more information for you, and it's like there's no one else better in the bedroom together, the two of you together. And that may have been how you built from the ground up this relationship started. It may have started like a sexual relationship, but then it grew and grew and grew. But that passion, passion probably went up and down and up and down, and that is the way of the world. I feel like the worm. But baby, it goes back to the Ten of Cups. Speak your truth. They'll either accept it or they won't, but then you know. Then you have your own truth. Then you can move forward. I don't think they're saying no. Matter of fact, I feel like they're coming for you, Scorpio. Um, I do. I feel like they're coming for you. Or those, I say Scorpio, but I mean anyone who's intuitively guided. Of course, some of you are going for others, but I feel more coming for you. I definitely still feel that energy of the universe preparing someone. Okay. 18. Oh, I already added that up, which is 23, which is funny because it's the birthday of the person who sent me that video about if I have no bad luck, or without bad luck, I have no luck at all. Totally in denial of his own decisions and how that affects his life, that type of thing. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. I don't know why I just said that. All right, we're going to bring these up. I was talking about the numbers added up to a 23, and that's his birthday. But then it adds up to a 5, so that's about our present moment. Okay, where are our miracles? Always in the present moment. They're not in the future. They're in our present moment. What is the future, right? Is the future here on Earth? Is it in another dimension? We don't know. We don't know what tomorrow brings. Okay, guys, final clarification. It's funny, Scorpio, because your reading is a lot different than everybody else's, as in the cards that I'm choosing or that are choosing me. But you're one of a kind. Okay, one more shuffle. Final clarification. Final clarification for Scorpio. And those intuitively guided. Please. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like an open portal. We have the Seven of Wands again. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. First thing I feel is it's almost like these cards are separate and these are together. I feel like the seven and the 6 are of old energy, and I feel like this is the recognition of it. You know, Scorpio, things are going to be very clear for you this month if you choose. Just try to keep your mind clear. If you can't clear your mind, I'm telling you, well, Scorpio, I know you love music, so put headphones on and just put music on, upbeat music. You will receive messages, and when you feel it's a message, claim it. Like, whoa, you know, I have to tell you, I receive a lot of messages through music, and when I first started to get them, I was constantly like, was that a message or is that just my imagination? You know, now I know. I feel like for you too, Scorpio. So it's about clearing your mind just so, well, so I'm clear about what to do next. As I fully commit to my values, relationships, and source, I'm clear about what to do next. Clear about what to do next. Chariot takes you anywhere you want to go. This is your chariot. You call it in. You know, it's about adventure. Chariot's about having balance, like feeling balanced. Not just having balance, but feeling balanced. It's like the universe is calling you into this next pinnacle of your life. You do have to say yes. You know, it is your choice. Because remember, you have free will choice. You can say no. But follow your gut. Follow your intuition. Because you won't say no. Some of you will. I shouldn't have said that. Some of you will. But many of you won't. Not anymore. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I feel such tremendous growth with all of us that, you know, we're just becoming stronger and stronger and stronger as a soul family here. Um, no kidding. Like you guys are not, you're just not taking bullshit. Like you're learning to know who you are. The I am. Again, the high priestess is the one who is bringing in this fresh start, this new opportunity, and this is, I want to say possibility, and I guess it's a good word, but it's not guaranteed. Let me put it a different way. It is guaranteed, but you have to reach out for it. You have to want it. Not just think it, but then do it. This is action. This is taking the action now. And it's coming from pretty heavy energy. So I want to look at, well, let's see if anything else wants to come out on its own first. There's that Seven of Cups again. Seven of Cups, a lot of different options, a lot of different ways I can go. Why should I limit myself, right? Why limit myself? I can do whatever it is I want. Doesn't mean there's not consequences, right? But then you have judgment, which, you know, is about a rebirth. But listen, I often feel within judgment, you want this. You want this new beginning. You want this new start. You want to put your past behind you. You're ready for this. And I have to say also, for those who were earlier in the reverse Ten of Pentacles, it's showing me again how you can renew it. It's outside influences affecting the household, okay? Affecting everyone's mentality. Let's take one more. So, I don't know, Scorpio. I just feel like you're moving into a much more balanced time. Maybe April was like super difficult for some of you. And I shouldn't just say April because I feel like I can go back. It's almost like I'm counting backwards. Like April, March, February, February. I have the Six of Swords, and I have the Three of Wands, and then I have the Tower. And I know what the Tower is doing here. This is you up against the universe. No, wrong way to put that. This is trying to it's like fight or flight. Fight or flight. And it looks like, some of you are choosing the flight and not the fight. Some things just aren't worth fighting about. That's kind of what I feel like here. Like some things just aren't worth the fight. Um, mm, you know, I don't know. I feel like someone's world's crashing down, but I don't feel like it's you at all. I don't feel like, hmm, I don't know. It's almost like you may see karma in front of your eyes. I don't know. I don't know what. Don't look at this as seeing something bad happening to another person, but seeing something that will prove to you that karma exists, that what we give, we get, what we take, we will have to give back. What we do to another, we in some way will feel ourselves eventually. You may be wishing bad upon a person, and you need to stop that energy because that's not good for you. And I'm saying it like that because literally that is not good. That is bringing karma directly back to you. You don't want to wish bad upon someone. You just want to move on. Wish them love if you can, but don't wish. Just be careful because I feel some of you, it is about you're going to see karma at its best. And others of you, I feel like it's a warning, like, don't wish bad things upon other people, even if they hurt you, because it will only come back to you, not to them. To you, not to them. To you. Remember that. Please remember that. And I feel like what it's saying is instead of even thinking about this and the other person or whatever this represents to you, this is the opposite energy. This is about moving forward in my life, being optimistic about what's to come. I don't know everything that lies ahead in my path, but I know that the foundation I am now laying is much stronger than the one I have laid before. So, you get a chance to relay that foundation um, many times through your life. And that's what this is about for many of you. If you are just starting in the full energy and you've had a shaky foundation, relay it, rip it up, start again. Be optimistic. Be joyful. Don't think, look at those Bacchus to us. He's not thinking about the people who's hurt him, right? He's looking forward. He doesn't care what we're doing. He's on his own journey. You know, even his wands, look at the beautiful growth. It's like every step he takes, there's more growth, more appears, more magic. Every step forward. Guys, this is definitely about your life looking so much better. Even if your life is, you feels great, it still feels like it's going to get even better. Everything is telling me it is coming through your action, right? Whether you're the fool who is going to visit that high priestess, that clear mind, to receive some downloads. How do I feel comfortable moving forward? It's definitely showing me that you are. I feel like if you're single, you are going to have a lot of options. And I feel like who I'm talking to right now, I don't feel you really want to settle down at this moment, but through those options, because I feel like you're saying, you may be going on many dates or many websites. Be careful with that, um, because just be careful with that. Anyways, something exciting lies ahead on your path. I'm seeing this man woman, or I should just say a couple because it doesn't have to be man woman, right? It can be man man woman woman, whatever mixture. And isn't that great that we are so diverse now, right? I personally love that. I feel that racism will eventually, well, let's say, go way down. The mixing of, I don't want to say that's not the right word. Okay, anyway, I'm getting off subject here. Okay, well, maybe why I'm saying that is one of the persons you're going to meet is of a completely different, because that's what I'm feeling, like a completely different background, right? Like I'm American, they're Indian. And this just may be the one for you. But I don't feel like I need to tell you that. I feel like you'll determine that on your own. So Scorpio, have fun this month. That's what it feels like. Like, have fun. Let go of the things you can let go of. Don't allow yourself to stay in the Nine of Swords. Don't allow other people to have that force and ability over you, because that's what it is. And don't always believe what your mind is telling you, right? Your thoughts. Know it within your gut. Man, you imagine it, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. My daughter's a Scorpio. And I have many Scorpios in my life, and I'm Scorpio rising. What was I just going to say? I mean, you are the lovers of the zodiac in my eyes. Okay. Anyway, this just feels like a playful month. A little bit of, spiritual homework. But through this spiritual homework, it's like freedom. It's like really internal freedom. Just think if you can shut that mind off once and for all, those thoughts, right? Over and over and over again. You control it. When you get in that mindset, do something about it. Put music on. Get outside. distract your mind. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Just remember who you are this month, who the I am within you, okay? All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you real soon because I'm going to be doing the weekend update pretty soon. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'm curious to see what corresponds. But listen, the world is constantly evolving. We just need to evolve with it, flow with the energy, right? And then we know when it's time. I feel like a chariot. Nothing really holds us back. So this is your energy, guys. This is for you. This is available to you. And for some, this is what's being asked of you. By the way, you know, where you're going has rainbows, and same rainbow that's in the Ten of Cups. Hallelujah. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you soon. I'm not doing personal readings. Um, just, you know, I'm not going to go into the story because you've heard it a million times, but not yet. But I just want to say that so you know that. Enjoy the month. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.